Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Chem Lock League, and frustrating loss in Game 1 as Romeo Carson was able to shut down our offense. Asher Garcia made a couple of mistakes early on, and that was what did us in. We lost 2-0 against the Protectors. We head now to the Bengata Bowl, the home of the Protectors, for Game 2. And this is a rematch of what we saw earlier this season, where Victor Simmons got the win against Matthew Bowen in a 7-2 victory. So I'm hoping we get to see that again here today. We are going to change things up on the pitching side just a little bit. Matthew Bowen is an A, so we can still consider the Ace Exterminator traits here. And they did reset my lineup here again. That's super weird. I didn't even suggest it. Tiger Gray at first, Fernanda Branch at third. We're going to keep her in. She had a rough day, but she was really good for us all season. I think we can give her the benefit of the doubt here. Jack Mars is locked in. Aaliyah is going to go back to catcher, and we will put Sullivan back at short. Give him a chance again. I can't tell how much of this was a product of Romeo Carson and how much of this was a product of our team just not being able to figure it out. So let's see, what are we going to do? Let's give Jonah the number 2 spot since Fernanda is tense. We'll move her down a little bit. I'll fix that in a second. Odin, Jack, then RJ. I want to actually keep RJ in. You know what? Cora did fine. We'll keep RJ on the bench. I like him as a bench bat. Cora to DH. Aaliyah here at catcher again. Then let's do Fernanda, Sullivan, and Nick Wilkerson to round out the order for Victor Simmons. For away uniform, let's go to our standard or our alternative away uniform. Maybe that'll give us some good luck here as Victor Simmons heads out to the mound to face off against Matthew Bowen at the Bengata Bowl. See if we can kind of turn things around after a really frustrating and ugly loss to start the playoff, to start our playoff tenure as the favorites during this franchise. This is the first time we have controlled them in the playoffs, and I'm hoping for more than just a one-and-done appearance here.
Number 82, Tiger Gray.
Tiger 1 for 3 in Game 1. He struck out twice before he came through with a single in his last at-bat. And he gets a single right away here, so turning things around after a rough first game. And we go with the leadoff man aboard for Jonah Gonzalez, who pulled a single down the third baseline, in his second at-bat in the last game. He's batting .500, 1 for 2 day. Matthew Bowen will step up to the mound here today for the Protectors. Has a couple of negative traits, including surrounded and tier 1 crossed up. If Jonah can get on base, we'll have surrounded activated against Bowen with Odin Thomas coming to the plate. Chasing strike 3, and Gonzalez, a couple of battled pitches there and ends up striking out. So 1 out for Odin Thomas. Hitless in the first game. He was our MVP this year, and we really need to have him be a big producer for us. The curveball drops in for strike 1. Infield is double play depth as he chases strike 2, and it's going to be an 0-2 count for Odin. Takes a ball inside, just misses the edge. And he hits one into center field. That's going to be down in front of the sliding glove of Maxwell Leach. He traps it, so he keeps it in front of him, but that's going to be a second base hit here. And honestly, probably our best scenario here. 1 out, 2 on, surrounded activates while Jack Mars is locked in, batting .500, 1 for 2. First pitch pulled foul. Little Hack activates for Jack. Big moment here for the favorites. Popped foul. Little Hack stays activated on the 0-2 for Jack, and he'll chase one, but he makes contact, pulls a foul. Ball high, just misses the top of the zone, and Jack will just make contact there. Stays alive. 1-2. Inside, almost hits him. That's ball 2. Little Hack gone. 2-2 count. Jack chases strike 3. Damn it! Jack with a really foolish swing there. Shouldn't have gone for it, but he did anyways. And now Cora Bobbert will come up. She was hitless, but did work a walk in a clutch situation in the last game. Surrounded, still activated. She swings through a pitch, pops a foul. Ace Exterminator activated for her. And she'll ground to second base, and that's going to end the inning. So missed opportunity for sure. Very frustrating for the favorites offense. It just seems like that's the type of production we get. We're very feast or famine. But even when we can get a few of our players to come through, it just doesn't seem to connect consistently, and that's really frustrating. So Victor comes to the mound for the favorites, and Hanny Smalls will lead off once again. That one's going to be fouled off, and it's an 0-2 count. Little Ack is activated for Smalls. Chases outside, and Victor gets his first strikeout of the playoffs. 1 out for Maxwell Leach. He was big in that last game, 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. He was a catalyst in that first inning, last game. And now he is going to have an even count here. Victor will throw one pretty right down the middle, but it's fouled off. 1-2 count. And a grounder past both diving infielders. Gets into right field, and that's going to be a 1-out single for Leach, who gets a mojo boost, and he's standing on first base for Chico Longpants. Chico ends up pushing Leach around the bases in his first at-bat last game. RBI single. His only hit of the playoffs so far. First pitch taken for a strike. Ball low. Infield at double play depth with 1 out. And a pop-up, foul territory. Calling it is Aaliyah Sesame. She gets out of the crouch real quick there. She's able to catch that one for out number 2. And now Leach will come up. I'm sorry, Havoc Sandman will come up with Leach on first. Sandman with Tier 3 Ace Exterminator. He takes a strike on the inside part of the plate. He was hitless in the last game. We know he's always a constant threat. 1-1 count, and Victor trying to be very careful, gets him to foul off, and it's a 1-2 count. Don't put it in the zone. He doesn't, and he chases, but makes just enough contact to stay alive. That one gets fouled off as well. And a grounder up the middle, hard hit ball. Sullivan Reddier makes a diving play. He gets up and tosses to first. That's going to be out number 3. Good defensive performance from Sullivan Reddier, and that's going to be the first inning for you. So no runs on either side. We saw our offense get a little bit of momentum going, but couldn't complete it. And now Aaliyah Sesame comes up with Ace Exterminator and first pitch Slayer, and crossed up activates there on a ball inside. That's going to be low. 2-0 count for Aaliyah. And she muscles one into center field right past the face of Matthew Bowen. And that's going to be a leadoff single for the favorites. Runner on first for Fernanda Branch. She's tense. Contact versus righties helping her out a little bit. It's a high-pressure situation, so that tense mojo does impact her a little bit more. Takes the ball high. 2-0 count for her. An opportunity, and what a diving play from Ward Drake. He gets up with his Dive Wizard trade, and that's a double play. Honestly, can't fault Fernanda for that. She hit the ball really hard. Ward Drake make a incredible play as he was holding the runner. And now nobody on with 2 outs for Sullivan, who's hitless, and Tier 2 Mind Gamer activated. That ball's taken for a strike. 1-1 count. Sullivan fouls one off, and it's 1-2. Jesus. Strike 3 called, and that's going to end the inning. So, oh, man. It is really frustrating as we've been shut out through 8 innings so far in the playoffs. Ward Drake will come up. Way late on a 103-mile-an-hour fastball. And then he pops up to left field shallow. And coming in to get that one is Jonah Gonzalez. Out number 1, and Leon Cross will come up. Leon hitless in the last game as well. First pitch swinging, pops it foul, and it looks like it's going to get out of play. Chasing after it is Jonah. Doesn't get there in time. Swings through strike 2. 0-2 count with 1 out. And popped up left field. Jonah ranging after that one as well. Much easier to get to that, and that's going to be out number 2. Kellen Livingston comes up, also hitless. The all-star this year. Been framing pitches really well, helping out Romeo Carson in that last game to 10 strikeouts. 1-2 count here. Pops one foul. Swing through for strike 3. And that's going to end the inning. So good pitching from Victor Simmons. We head to the top of the third.
The center fielder, number 81, Nick Wilkerson.
Nick Wilkerson comes up, getting his first at-bat of the day. He was hitless in the last game, struck out a few times. Swings through that one. It's a 1-1 count. And he fouls one off. He falls behind 1-2. Little Hack will activate here. Pops one up and foul. Stays active. And he dribbles one to second base. He's fast, but not fast enough to beat out an infield grounder to Hanny Smalls, and that's going to be out number 1. So we've seen so much power from Nick, but we have not seen him utilize it consistently. Now Tiger comes up 1 for 1 today. Inside out, that one goes foul. 0-1 count, and Tiger checks his swing, holds it, and it's 1-1. It chases way inside. Easy target activated, helping out Bowen. That's going to be grounder down the third baseline. Just foul. 1-2 count. Tiger will foul one off again. That one, right in his breadbasket, but he pulls it foul. Still 1-2. And a grounder up the middle. Gets past the glove of Matthew Bowen into center field. And another single for Tiger Gray. He's 2 for 2 today. He's on first with 1 out for Jonah Gonzalez. 0 for 1 today. High pressure situation here. Matthew Bowen over 40 pitches already. Swung through strike 1. Little Hack activates. Pops it up and foul. Now 0-2 for Gonzalez. He hits one hard to right field. Getting into the corners, Chico Longpants, and he's going to call that one on the warning track. It's a shallow wall in right field, but he got underneath that one. Doesn't have much pop in the bat anyways. And it's going to be out number 2. Odin Thomas comes up. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Tier 2 bad ball hitter activated. And Odin, big moment for you here. Swings through the fastball, strike 1. Way low and in. 1-1 count for Odin. Good speed at first. Just misses that one and fouls it straight back. 1-2. Odin will pop up foul territory. It looks like it might get out of play, and it will. New life here for Odin. Chases high, but makes contact, staying alive. We need it. Lofted into center field. I don't think he got much on it. It's going to be tracked down by Maxwell Leach, and that's going to end the inning. Oh, man. The offense just cannot get it going. Make that 9 straight innings without a run scored. Isaiah Terrell, 1 for 2, a big home run. Make it 2 for 3. Has a home run in the last game. He comes up huge here with a double. Leadoff double in the bottom of the third puts a runner in scoring position right away for the Protectors. In a scoreless game, that means a lot. And now Neil Carrillo comes up. Carrillo comes up, hitless on the game, in the playoffs. Victor Simmons gets a first pitch strike there. He's only at 30 pitches, make it 31 now. 0-2 count, and Carrillo will loft into left field, but that's foul and will get down. Still 0-2. Carrillo will loft into center field or left field again. Nice play from Jonah Gonzalez. We'll get it in quickly, and runner holds at second. So 1 out. We had the number 1 hitter, Hanny Smalls, the all-star, struggling in this playoff appearance. One of many that are struggling. He's tense, hitless. First pitch strike. Victor has to be careful on the inside pitches. Little Hack does activate. And a base hit up the middle. Sullivan Reddier, already playing in a really great position, gets that one, and Terrell was heading on the pitch. He gets caught in a rundown. Victor Simmons will toss it back to Sullivan, who gets the tag. That's out number 2 and a huge one. Great play from Sullivan to steal a base hit and potentially a run. And after the pickle, Terrell goes down, and now runner on first on the fielder's choice from Haney Smalls. Maxwell Leach will come up locked in. He has been, there he goes again. A base hit through the legs of Victor Simmons and into center field. We'll get it in quickly, so 2 on, 2 outs for Chico Longpants. He's come through in a very similar situation to this in the last game. We'll see who comes out on top here in this one. Is Victor Simmons starting to get a bit tired after approaching the 40 pitch mark here. Pulled into left field. That's going to be foul and out of play. 1-1 count for Long Pants. Right up the middle, and Jack Mars will get that one tossed to first, out number 3. So looked a little hairy there with the leadoff double, but a big defensive play from Sullivan, his second of the day, helps the favorites to avoid any runs being scored there, and we had to the bottom of the top of the 4th, excuse me, and Jack Mars will come up. He had a golden opportunity he couldn't capitalize on. Little hack activates on the 1-0-1 count, and he lofts into left center. Easily playable by Maxwell Leach, out number 1.
Number 50, Cora Bobbert.
Cora Bobbert comes up. Ace Exterminator activates here. Strike called on the inside part of the plate. One-two count here for Cora, and pulled foul. Another one foul. She's a good battle here brewing as Bowen is locked in. A foul ball once again. She just keeps going both ways. One out, nobody on. Cora going through a really good battle here with Matthew Bowen. She swings through strike 3. Crossed up is Kellen Livingston, but he's able to get to it quickly as it rolls away from him, and he tosses that to first to end for out number 2. Leah Sesame will come up. Matthew over 60 pitches, but locked in a high-pressure situation. First pitch taken for a ball. Leah with a base hit last time. She hits this one hard. Deep, right center field. That's got a chance. That's out of here. Aaliyah Sesame exterminates the ace. She sends one to right center field. 441, her first career postseason home run, and it breaks the tie in the top of the 4th. The favorites finally on the board for the first time in 10 innings here in the playoffs. We take a 1-0 lead, and that's going to pull Bowen off the mound. Cinnamon Muddywater will come up, former All-Star. Comes to the mound against Fernanda Branch, still tense. 2-2 contact versus righties activated. She swings through strike 2, and she'll pop up into right field. This should easily be playable from Chico Long Pants. That's caught to end the inning, but Aaliyah Sesame comes through with a huge home run against Matthew Bowen, who is cruising through 4 innings. And that breaks the tie. We're up 1-0, and now Victor Simmons, we just need you to help out and keep the offense of the Protectors off the board, starting with Havoc Sandman. First pitch taken for a strike. Ground ball, and it's past the diving Jack Mars into center field. A leadoff single for Sandman, his first time aboard in the playoffs. And Ward Drake will come up. Ward will be still hitless in the game so far. That one's fouled off. An 0-2 count here. One on first with nobody out, and a ground ball up the middle, so another one sneaks through. Runner holds at second base. Havoc Sandman with good speed, but he stops there, and nobody out. 2 on for Leon Cross. 0 for 1 today. A ground ball, and this time it's going to be, oh, what a play. What a throw from Jack Mars as Sullivan and Reddy are shading up the middle, is able to get it over to Jack. Jack had to throw the ball very quickly to first to beat out Leon Cross flying down the line. And quick 2 outs here, but a runner on third base for Kellen Livingston. Ground ball there. Victor very tired. RBI 0 at Tier 2 activated against Kellen Livingston. 50 pitches for Victor here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs, 2-2 count. And holy, what a muscle shot from Kellen, but it's pulled foul. And there's it is, strike 3, 101 on the gun, even after 50 pitches and his stamina dropping. Victor Simmons reaches back and gets the strikeout to end the inning. So that one could have gotten a lot worse, but we'll take the 1-0 lead into the top of the 5th now. All right, Sullivan Reddier will come up. He is still hitless on the in the playoffs. He grounds one. What the hell was that hop? Go back and check that out. It hopped off the ground, and Neil was ready for it somehow, but Strikeout will be out number 1, Cinnamon Muddy Water. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of work. Nick Wilkerson down the left field line. That's going to land fair. He turns around first, heads to second base. Leon Cross will not get it in time. A 1-out double for Nick Wilkerson. And that's going to be 1 out, 1 on for Tiger Gray, who's 2 for 2 today. Cinnamon in a bit of a jam here. And Tiger will ground up the... Oh, same thing. What are these players doing? And that's going to be a pickle. Nick Wilkerson will get out in a second here for out number 2, and Tiger Gray will reach on the fielder's choice.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 35, Jonah Gonzalez.
Jonah Gonzalez comes up. 250, 1 hit, and it was in the last game. Hitless today. Runner on first with 2 outs. Good speed from Tiger Gray over there. And Jonah trying to figure it out. All right, and that's going to be a grounder to third to end the inning. Sorry, I'm a bit multitasking here as I'm dealing with a bit of an issue on my end. But I'm going to give it just a moment here. I'll be right back, everyone. I apologize. One out on a grounder to third base and a base hit up the middle. Jack Mars with a diving play here will get it over to first base for out number 2. Runner advances to second, and Avery Connor comes in to spell Victor Simmons, who was getting tired but had a really great outing here. Runner on second is his responsibility and will come around to score, breaking the tie. It's 1-1, and damn it, Maxwell Leach. And a liner to second base will end the inning. So they tie the ball game. We head to the top of the 6th. It's 1-1. Favorites need to score here. We're going to go 3-4-5, starting with Odin Thomas. Popped up left field. Odin still struggling in the playoffs here, as that's going to be out number 1. Leon Cross will catch that.
The second baseman, number 44, Jack Mars.
Jack Mars comes up. We need to get a run scored here. Little Hack activates on the 0-1. Cinnamon has done a really great job coming in to spell Matthew Bowen, who pitched incredible today. And Jack Mars will hit one into left center field. That's going to get down. Keeps rolling. Maxwell Leach will get it right up against the wall. Good play from him, but it is going to be a double with 1 out for Jack Mars, who has been red hot for us lately. One of our few most reliable players. Cinnamon Muddy Water, being a B+ now, will come in to replace, or will face off against Cora Bobbert. Cora no longer has Ace Exterminator here. Runner on second with 1 out. Ball outside, a 1-1 count for Bobbert. Still hitless on the in the playoffs. She hits one hard. Left field. This one's got a chance, and that's up over the wall. Cora Bobbert comes through with a 2-run homer. Could potentially seal the victory for the favorites here. 359 feet right down the line, right over the wall. And that is going to be a huge run for the favorites. Huge home run for the favorites. Aaliyah Sesame comes up. She just hit a home run in her last at-bat. No longer has Ace Exterminator, but she is tense. Wait, was that an error? No. Apparently Cinnamon Muddy Water is not an ace. For some reason, I thought I saw that in the last at-bat. What was she swinging at? A ball in the dirt bails out Cinnamon, who was throwing a ball, and she chases it. It's going to get away from the catcher, but it's still an easy play for Kellen Livingston for out number 2. Poppy Bassinet will come in to replace Muddy Water. Tier 3 Elite 4-seam fastball. Has the velocity, but not much junk or accuracy. Max pressure for Fernanda. Still hitless this year. She's still tense, or in the playoffs, I guess I should say. Terrell will backhand and toss the first out number 3. We take a huge lead here with a 2-run homer from Cora Bobbert, and that's going to be where we find ourselves here. Going 4, 5, 6 are the protectors. Right now, Avery Connor staying out there. Tier 3 gets ahead. It's a really tough line for Connor here. Gets a strike there, 1-1 count. So again, bear with me. I apologize, everyone. 2-2 and a base hit up the middle. Havoc Sandman does it again. And he'll be on first base here at the bottom of the 6th with nobody out for Ward Drake. 2-1 count, and Ward swings through strike 2, 2-2. Runner on first with good speed. Infield at double play depth, but man, 103 on the fastball from Avery Connor gets a strikeout, and that's going to be a big out number 1. Leon Cross will now come up. He is tense. Max pressure here. And Avery just looking to get a ground ball. Avoid finding any gaps out there. Ball low. It's a 1-1 count. Ball just misses the corner again. 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2. Leon will dribble slowly. Fernanda cuts it off. Only play at first, and that's going to be out number 2. So now we have a runner on second in scoring position. The potential tying run at the plate right now, and Kellen Livingston with Tier 2 RBI 0. Avery Connor gets a strike on the corner with his gets ahead trait. Strike 2, swung through at the top of the zone. 0-2 count here. And Avery will get him a strike 3. He loses mojo, and we win the ball game. Holy shit. Man, it did not look good in the first half of that game. Our offense is still very scary to me, but Cora Bobbert with a clutch 2-run homer in that 6th inning was everything that we needed. Hit a huge home run from Aaliyah Sesame. Jack Mars came through for us with that double in the 6th inning, and we get the victory, tying this series at 1 apiece. 3-1 victory, 8 hits apiece for both teams. The Protectors offense pretty much continues to go through. Maxwell Leach, he was 3 for 3 today with an RBI. Havoc Sandman, 2 for 3 day as he's starting to heat up. We had a hit from Ward Drake, Isaiah Terrell, and Neil Carrillo. He scored the run on the base hit from Maxwell Leach, and that was it for their offense. On our side, we had hits from everyone but Jonah Gonzalez, Fernanda Branch, and Sullivan Reddier. Been really frustrating seeing Fernanda struggle with how well she was all year long. And 2 hits from Tiger Gray. Unfortunately, we're not able to get him around. And with that, Cora with a 2-run homer, the home run from Aaliyah Sesame, a 2 for 3 day for her. And that was our offense. So, whew. That was exciting. That was tense. I apologize for a little bit of the distraction there. Pitching-wise, Protectors, Matthew Bowen pitched really well, 3 2/3, giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, and allowed a home run. That was to, that's right, that was to Aaliyah Sesame. Simon Moneywater gets a loss, 2 innings for her, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, a home run from Cora Bobbert, and 2 strikeouts. Poppy Bassinet comes in and gets 1 out. Victor pitched really, really well here today. 4 1/3, giving up 6 hits and 1 earned run. Actually, Avery allowed the run to score, but he allowed the runner to get on base. He struck out 3. Avery gets the win. 1 2/3, giving up 2 hits and striking out 2. Huge, huge, huge pitching from the favorites here in this series. Our just offense needs to get going. Aaliyah with the number 1 spot, Cora number 2, and Max number 3. Cora deserves number 1 with her clutch game-winning home run there. And that's going to be game 2 of the playoffs. We'll quick sim ahead to our next game. Maulers and Sewer Sneaks. The Sewer Sneaks take an early lead. They almost blow it, but they end up winning 5-4. They move it forward. The Rippers beat the Scroungers, so they knock off the number 2 seed, and they advance. So now it comes to the Protectors and the Favorites, the last game of the first round. Next time you will see that one, and it will be Jess Trujillo on the mound, and it's going to be a scary matchup against Brandon Lowe. We'll see if we can get our offense sorted out against their number 3 pitcher. We're hoping Jess Trujillo can find her way, especially after that really great performance to end the season. So that's what we'll see next time out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.